Good morning. Welcome to Tom Smith Network Marketing Gym for Success, where every day I help you train on those network marketing muscles. See, in order to become effective in your business, you need to develop skills, and you need to work on those skills on a daily basis to be successful. And that's what we're covering here today. Today we're talking about prospecting with emotions. Prospecting emotions. The key is, as you're going out there building your business, prospecting, finding customers, finding business partners, the key is you want to actually be able to start to connect with people on that emotional level. Why do we want to connect with people on that emotional level? See, what happens is people will do more on that emotional level than they will on a rational level. The key is when you can make a connection to people's emotions, what happens is that's a strong connection. That's one of the strongest connections we have. Now, what do we mean by this? The key is there's a reason why you started your business, okay? What's that top reason? The initial reason, that's basically your why you start. A lot of people start for their extra money and stuff like that. But the key is you've got to learn how to actually connect to that emotional reason of why you started the business. What has that business done for you on an emotional level? What's that deep reason, what that's done for you? Now, the money, that's great, but what has that money allowed you to do? Has it allowed you and your wife to start traveling more? Has it allowed you guys to start, contributing more to society? Has it allowed you to no longer have a part-time family, but a full-time family? No longer warehousing your kids in daycare? Whatever it is, there's an emotional content, an emotional component to the reason why you started your business. And the key is, the better you can learn how to convey that in part of your story, what happens now is you're able to start to connect with people's emotions rather than just simply telling them facts and stuff like that. And what happens is when you're connected with people's emotions and you're able to start to paint the picture of their success, in other words, future casing their success with their emotions and how that can help them in their painful situations that they're going through now, and how you can alleviate the pain with your product, service, or opportunity. But starting to connect on an emotional level, now what happens is you connect it on a whole different level. What happens is that connection on that emotional basis is a deep connection in their subconscious. Why? Because any memory that's connected with emotion, what happens is a much stronger memory. We all know that just through our experiences. We have several experiences in our lives that were very emotional experiences that we remember every vivid detail. Take, for instance, 9/11. That's one I like to use because everybody knows that one. 9/11, where were you on 9/11? What were you doing? Who were you with? You can remember to a T. You can almost remember to the minute of what everything was as it went down. But the key is, that's because of the emotional component of that memory. And the key is, if you can tie an emotional component to the memory that people have about your product, service, or opportunity and how it's going to help them, and then to be able to start to future case that. In other words, future case how it's going to start working for them, how that it's going to start affecting them emotionally, how they're going to start to feel different about themselves by taking your product, service, or joining your opportunity, how that's going to make them feel no longer having a warehouse or kids in daycare, finally have a full-time family, no longer dropping the kids off and picking them up and shoving some fast food in their mouths, but actually having a full-time family, or actually being home with the people that you care about, being involved with people. And the key is helping other society, helping other people, helping yourself with success, finally achieving those goals in your life, finally avoiding some of that painful situations that you've been going through, and all because you started your business. And the key is you want to learn how to encompass these into be part of your story, your success story, and your network marketing story. And that's one of the keys for your success, along with, we talked about the other aspects of your story that you need to have as well. In one of the last videos, we talked about the fact that in your story also has to have those components about the rejection. Built into your story is some of the reasons why those rejections are no longer a problem. Those objections of time, money, network marketing, sales. You can encompass all those things into your story along with those emotional points. And now what happens is it has that emotional connection to people. And talk about it, how that, used to hate the fact that you were working so many hours a day. I was never home with my wife. I was finding myself working day in and day out. I was trading my time for money over and over again. And as the economy got worse, I traded more time for money. And I was home less and less and less. I realized I had to do something more. And I knew that if I didn't change, nothing was going to change. And I'd be that way the rest of my life. And I didn't want to exist life. I wanted to enjoy life with my wife and spend time with my family. And I realized I had to do something. And, when when I got started in one of these businesses, I didn't realize that I thought the money would be, tough point to handle, but as soon as I got in, I realized that they make it pretty easy for you to get multiple times that back to where it's no longer costing you anything to be in the business. And, as far as sales, I didn't think I could do it because I couldn't sell things, but I realized that I didn't have to sell things. I just had to educate people about the opportunity that was there, about offering a solution to people, and that was it. And as far as, the time, I thought I didn't have time because I was already trading so much time for money already that I didn't think I'd have enough time to do it. But what I realized was this business is actually started to give me more time. Why? Because I'm helping other people building their businesses, and by doing that, I'm actually leveraging bits and pieces of their time, and because of that residual component, I'm able to achieve a desired result in my life and have more time back to spend with my family at home and do the things I want to do. And as far as network marketing goes, I was, afraid of network marketing. I didn't know what it was. But once I realized it was nothing more than marketing goods and services to people in my network, goods and services I was passionate about, I figured, what the heck, I'm doing that already. I'm just not getting paid for it, And you start to incorporate these into a story. What happens is that story becomes compelling. It connects with their emotions, and now what happens is you can start future casing the results that your people will have in their lives by utilizing this, by joining up with you, by using your product. And once you can make that connection, now what happens is that connection is a strong bond. What happens is these people will start to relive that emotion even when you're not around, and they're going to start painting that picture and reviewing this story with them in that story. Why? Because people listen to stories and they want to immerse themselves in that story, and they want to immerse themselves as one of the leading players. And that's where your success comes from, because these people start to put themselves in that story. And you're going to have people reaching back to you wanting to know more, to go to that next level, because they've been rehearsing that story over and over again because of the way you've been able to convey that emotion to them, and then be able to future case how that's going to start working for them. And that's a skill in network marketing, but it's a skill you can develop. You can develop over time as you get proficient with it. The key is it's about you taking action. It's about you taking a time out, write out on a piece of paper some of those key emotional reasons, not just the surface reasons why you started your business, but the deep emotional reasons of what your business is doing for you and what it's going to do for you, and why it's so valuable for you. And that's one of the keys. Start to be able to convey that to other people. That's the excitement people want to have part of. That's what people want to have part of. They don't want to have part of that boring, hey, you want to take a look at my opportunity, do you leave yourself options open? They don't want to hear that crap. They want to hear a spark. They want to hear that emotional connection. People buy with emotions and back it up with logic. Think about that. No more buyer's remorse. No more people changing their mind. Why? Because it's an emotional decision for them. That's why our credit card debt in this country is so bad. Why? Because people buy with emotions. They don't have the money, but they're buying with emotions, and they back it up with logic. If they try to anyway. It's the same thing in their business. The key is, connect to them on that emotional level, and you'll have someone that, here's the thing, they'll be following up on their own without you. You'll still have to follow up, but your follow-up will be that much easier. It won't be an awkward situation, because it'll be an emotional connection. There'll be a good connection between you. The chemistry will be right. But the key is learning how to do that is a skill, and it's going to take you a little bit of time to get it. The key is, if you're a true entrepreneur, you're going to work with that skill, and you're going to develop that skill, and you're going to develop that muscle. And you'll end up seeing the success once you do that. It'll change the entire way you're out there prospecting people, because you'll no longer be just trying to get people to join a business or buy a product. You'll be connecting with them on an emotional basis. You'll be connecting with, have people joining an experience. They'll be joining an emotion. They'll be joining a result, not a product or service. And that's the key. We don't sell things. We create experiences for people. We create lifestyle for people. And that's what you want to learn how to convey in your emotional message. Your emotional message that's hitting those objection points as well. So you take the objection points out, you connect to them on an emotional basis. What do you think your odds are of increasing your ratio of closure? It's phenomenal, but the key is you've got to start developing that skill like anything else. That's my tip for today. Hopefully you gain some value. Hey, listen, if you're looking to build your business online, capitalizing and leveraging social media, in other words, actually building it the right way, not spamming links out there, sending messages to people on Messenger that they don't want, but actually having people, attracting people to you. Attracting like-minded, entrepreneurial-minded people, people who want to know more, people who want to change their lives, people who are looking for a little bit more out of their lives, and believe in network marketing, people who are asking you for a presentation. Think of how that'll change your business up. When you actually have people wanting your presentation, reaching out to you. Think of what that could do for your business and the people that's in your business. Think about creating an entire team of people doing that. Think of what that'll do for you, how you'll finally start to achieve that time freedom, being recognized on that company stage. Why? Because your business is exploding, your business is a momentum, because you simply got started taking action on a regular basis. You stepped into network marketing and leveraging social media, and now you have people reaching out to you, wanting to know what you're doing and if there's a place for them to work with you. Think of how that can do. People actually applying to work with you. Think of how that's going to work out for you. But the key is it all begins with you taking action. Send me a direct message and I'd be happy to share with you the training someone shared with me over 2.5 years ago. And there's no cost for this training, so the cost isn't an issue for you. It's time. The time factor that you're going to have to spend a little bit of time to learn the skills, but everything's going to be laid out for you. The key is, are you willing to take that action, or are you willing to keep your business where it is today and complain about it 5 years from now? See, the choice, it all comes down to the choice and you taking action. See, any of the information that I convey to you on a daily basis is useless information unless it has you taking action. Has you taking action in that next step. That's the key for your success. Look forward to working with you in the future. If you're looking to learn more, feel free to send me that direct message. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow at the gym, where every day I help you develop those network marketing muscles. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.